Is that okay?
Okay, I haven't answered that one either.
I don't really know how to do it any other way.
When I think of Martyn and how he's been as head of chambers over the last 7 years, the word that hits me is calm.
He is an empathic listener.
Selfless.
Twinkly.
Kindness.
Caring.
Thoughtful. And not just thoughtful about people, which is what you normally think of when you think of the word thoughtful, but also thoughtful about chambers and about its history and about the law.
A leader. A thinker. A friend. A good lunch partner. And the godfather to my youngest daughter.
Martyn has this unique ability to be so calm in his approach, so measured. I think that really helps build consensus in chambers and is pretty crucial for a head of chambers.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of Martyn as head of chambers is supportiveness. Supportiveness of individuals, staff, colleagues, pupils, supportiveness of the brand, supportiveness of the work that Chambers has done.
I think Martyn's greatest contribution during the 7 years tenure has been really keeping us together as a cohesive unit, especially during COVID and going through discussions about whether we were going to stay in this building or whether we were going to move.
I think it's navigating some really choppy waters. COVID, the change of the building that ultimately wasn't.
Martyn has been very good about encouraging the junior members of chambers to develop their own voice in chambers. That's not necessarily an easy thing to do.
Barristers are very, very difficult people. They're strongly opinionated. They like to speak a lot. What Martyn does is he stands back and he lets us thrive.
He really believes in collegiality and he really believes in people and people's relationships and having those connections with one another. And I've been hugely grateful for that.
The thing he's never done is allowed himself to be rushed into things. And it's really tempting when you're faced with difficult decisions to be decisive and to be decisive too soon.
Martyn's a dedicated leader with, in my opinion, an admirably light touch.
I think he tries to lead by example at the end of the day. He tries to include everybody, even if it excludes himself, and tries to bring everybody along as best he can, you know. I think the thing about his leadership style is it's never about him. It's always about quiet moments of making everyone feel welcomed and listened to, and ensuring that whether in successes or disappointments, that the individual involved knows that they are seen, heard and valued.
I started at Cloisters kind of towards the end, but really in the midst of the pandemic. So the fact that there was a Cloisters to start with, I think was probably a great testament to his leadership.
There's a key word that comes to mind when I think about the way in which Martyn has influenced the culture at Cloisters, and I would say that's collaboration.
He has always made sure that everyone in Chambers is on board with what he's doing. At the same time, as a leader, you cannot just listen to everybody and then not do anything.
He's so keen for us to have a drink on a Friday or to have lunch or to be popping into each other's rooms and chatting.
He has entrenched the Cloisters' qualities.
I think Martyn's been an effective head of chambers because he's really at peace with himself. He hasn't needed to blow his own trumpet unnecessarily.
He's very well respected, but not just respected, he's also well liked.
He is emotionally and intellectually intelligent.
From the time that I've worked with Martyn, his selflessness has helped me develop in my role because he's really been invested in ensuring that I'm getting the most out of the position that I'm in.
For goodness sake, Martyn, step back from chambers, take a break, take some time with your family. Thank you so much.
I hope you get a bit of a break or a rest from the pressure of the last 7 years.
Martyn, mate, thank you for everything. You've been an absolute trooper. We are so grateful for you. Enjoy a well-deserved break.
Please go and have a rest. You've been working so hard, looking out for all our interests.
Thank you for the huge commitment that you've made to Chambers and to all of the people who work here.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing you rest and focus on your practice for the next couple of years.
Please don't be a stranger and keep coming and knocking on my door for a chat when you've got time.
Martyn, thank you. You have been a conspicuously fair-minded, diligent and visionary leader of Chambers.
There's times when we've cried together, we've laughed together, all of it and everything in between. But I think ultimately, Chambers is in a good place.
I completely adore him, and I will miss him very much as head of Chambers.
My final message is thank you. It could have been so difficult these 7 years, and I'm not going to say it's all been easy, but we have managed to get through it as a Chambers pretty much intact and to continue moving on, and a huge part of that is down to Martyn.